Hey guys, it's Beauty Queen and welcome back to my channel. If I have to keep stopping and starting, it's because baby's on the floor playing and I don't know how she's going to behave, but we'll see. I'm going to do a Q&A today. I got actually requested on TikTok to do a Q&A, and I'm actually filming this the day I got the questions because I got 2 pages of questions. And that's more than I normally get. So any more questions I get, I'll put to the side for a later Q&A video. But let's get into the video. Right, so my first question I got was, why do you say partner instead of boyfriend or baby daddy? So, for me, boyfriend seems too childish. To me, boyfriend was what I used to call all the guys in my past who I dated. And I just don't associate Shane as my boyfriend. To me, our relationship's a lot bigger than that. So I normally call him fiance or partner, mainly partner though. And I don't call him baby daddy because, yes, he's Victoria Rose's father, but he's not really like, I don't know. I just prefer for our relationship to call him partner. Come here. Okay. How did you publicize High Novel and how are the earnings? So I make about $2 a day at the moment, which is actually amazing. And to publicize them, I just posted about them on YouTube. They were originally they were originally Wattpad books. So I put a disclaimer up on all 3, multiple places, and then anytime anyone asked, I just directed them over to that. I used writer lifts on Twitter and publicised them there, my writing Facebook and Instagram to advertise them as well. So I just used social media really and just redirected everyone to my books that way. How long after giving birth did you wear a G-string again? 7 months. Yeah, 7 months. And it's only happened once because she's 7 months now. And that was just for like a little date me and my partner had, as well as for his birthday. That was the only time I wore it. How are you? I'm doing pretty well actually. Thank you for asking. Why haven't you been uploading? A lot has been going on. So I just took a step back and for my mental health. And there's no promises how much I will be uploading or whatever. It's just going to be when I'm feeling okay. Because my mental health is more important than keeping up with social media, in my opinion. What is your least favourite thing about being a mother? You already know what this is, child. My least favourite thing about being a mother is feeling touched out. So she's very clingy. She's a mummy's girl, which is amazing. I always wanted a child that was a mummy's girl. But most of the day I'm holding her. Most of the night I'm cuddling her. So I don't really get much time where I can just not be holding her. Like, the time when she's on the floor playing is, like, my favourite part of the day. Because I actually have a second to be myself without something attached to my hip. But, yes, just feeling touched down is the least favourite thing. It's not bad. It's just, yeah. I have a friend who has a kid, and she's very independent. And I always look and I'm like, why couldn't you be like that? Loves cuddles, but would prefer to be doing her own thing. Can we get more Shane content? Yes and no. having him in videos or on social media or whatever is in the plan, but he hates getting his photos taken and all that kind of stuff, and he doesn't like being in the public eye very much, so I'm just doing it at his pace. If he doesn't want to be in it, he doesn't have to be in it. If he wants to be in it, he can be in it. So that's what I do. I always ask him if he wants to be in it on that day, and normally he says no. So it's just, if he wants to be in it, he will be, but if he doesn't, then he's not going to be. What are you standing on? Oh, it's just your dress moving on your nappy. What's your body count? I'm not publicising that. Okay, what has Victoria Rose's favourite thing to do recently? Crawl. She is so fast. Like, you take your eyes off her and she's gone. We've had to baby-proof the whole house because she's just a little rascal. Other than that, her other favourite thing to do at the moment is try and stand up to walk. And she can stand up on her own and she can walk. She just prefers to be holding on to me because she's still a little bit wobbly and I don't think she trusts herself. But the minute she starts trusting herself, she's going to be off. And I'm cherishing her not trusting herself yet because I don't want to be running after a child. Even though she thinks she's a toddler. Yeah. Hi, beautiful. When and where do you want to get married? That's a good question. So, I have started slowly planning our wedding. I don't know where, but we're going to wait till Victoria Rose is about 6 years old. I want her to be the flower girl. So, you know, I've planned, like, who's looking after her. We're not doing a honeymoon, to say. But I'm, like, thinking, like, who's looking after her on the night of our wedding night. And all of that kind of stuff. And we have decided around about when she's 5 or 6 we'll get married. Just so that she can be in a pretty dress. What is in your mouth? Or you just bite your lip? Okay. And just be walking down the aisle in front of me or next to me or whatever. What? Hey. Okay, hold up. Right, let's power through these last questions, guys. Hey, I'm sitting on the floor playing with her. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? In 5 years, I see myself with more published books, living in our own house, like one that we own, not one that we're renting. Yeah! With my own office, and I don't really know. Like, I used to have heaps of plans about where I wanted to be in 5 years, and now I just, other than wanting to be in our own house and having more published books, I don't really have any plans. I just want to take it one day at a time. Do you still little switch? I do and I don't. So, Shane isn't involved with this. I still talk to Polly Ollie, but not nearly as much as in that sort of relationship. Now, I kind of just control it, and I only switch to being a little, like, when baby's in a really playful mood, I half switch so that I can, like, play with the toys and have fun with her, but still be quite easy to switch back without a lot of maintenance to switch back so that I can be a parent when need be. Are you going to get any more tattoos, and if so, what will they be? I had like 2 or 3 questions like this. I do plan to be fully covered in tattoos one day. Right before I found out I was pregnant with her, I was actually saving up for a tattoo on the back of my thigh, and I want to finish getting that. It's related to my favourite movie and my favourite author, Stephen King. I want to get bread rum. If you know, you know. With blood dripping down and stuff. If you know it, you know why. I want to get a tattoo for her. I have a lot of tattoos planned, and I don't really want to, like, get into too many details, but I do have a lot of tattoos planned. It's more of a saving up now to get them and find a tattoo artist who will do it in the current world situation. Yeah. How is Victoria Rose doing? She's good. She has her first tooth broken through. Don't you, princess? She's eating cardboard at the moment. She loves cardboard. She's doing really well on solids. She loves water. Don't you? You love your water. Which she's actually got her water here. She drinks out of a straw. She's very smart. She's seen it and is now grabbing it. There you go. She knows how to pick it up and everything. And yeah, she loves her rice crackers. And these things are like the best. The Ferrex teething rice, they're like the best thing ever. I need to buy some more. But she just loves them with her tooth. And yeah, she's just gotten over a cold. What's your favourite snack? My favourite snack are protein bars. They're like, at the moment, that's what I've been eating so much of. Do you want more kids? This is a hard one. I actually contemplated not putting it on the list, but I decided I would. The answer is very complicated. I have a lot of birth trauma that I'm trying to get through. And I take pregnancy hard. Pregnancy doesn't do well with me. And from about my second trimester, was adamant that I was not going to have any more kids. But I'm a little bit clucky at the moment. And seeing all my friends pregnant and all their uptown photos and like seeing like her baby photos, they make me really clucky and want another. So I'm not opposed to having one more. I wouldn't want any more than one more. I could only physically go through one more pregnancy, I think. And it would have to be another C-section, a planned one this time, so I didn't do an emergency C-section. Yeah, that's your book. So there's a lot that I have to overcome before I could even consider getting pregnant again. But I definitely want the next one to us to be trying for. Not like how we had it with her. Because I want the experience of trying to conceive. I don't know why, it's just something I've always wanted to experience, was the process leading up to the pregnancy. Yeah. Definitely not anytime soon though. What's your favourite thing about Shane? My favourite thing about Shane, I don't have a favourite thing about Shane really. I love everything about him, otherwise I wouldn't be with him. He has an amazing work ethic. He's an amazing father. He's an amazing fiance. And he's just everything I ever wanted. And he just came out of the blue. I do love his eyes though. Would you ever do a meet and greet? I've planned so many meet and greets and then not done them. I've always wanted to do a meet and greet and meet you guys and everything, but I haven't had enough people wanting. Like, I've put out feelers and not many people have said they'd come. Not enough that would be worth a meet and greet anyway. Maybe I will do a meet and greet, obviously, for my riding one day because I'll have more fans. But I don't know if I'll do one for YouTube. I don't know. It's just one of those things where the timing has to be right and you have to have a certain amount of subscribers, I think. You can't have like 10 subscribers and hold a meet and greet. It just wouldn't work because only like none or one person would show up. So, yeah. You may have the envelope. There you go. So it's just one of those things and I guess it really depends on how my YouTube goes. Yeah. When will you get back into modelling? So I'm just now getting back into my postpartum, like liking my postpartum body. Yeah. And accepting like my stretch marks and everything. I do want to get back into modelling. I just think it'll be a little bit longer. I don't want to be breastfeeding. My breasts are 2 different sizes at the moment because she breastfeeds only on one side and doesn't touch the other. So I'd want to not be breastfeeding and that sort of stuff. But obviously, if an opportunity presents itself now, I might take it depending on the opportunity. But other than that, in the future, some point, maybe when we're settled in our own house and baby's a bit older, I will get back into it. I do plan to, just there's no time frame to get back into it. How is my endometriosis nowadays? My endometriosis is absolutely horrendous. Some people, not many, but some people do find more relief after having a baby, or at least it suppresses it during pregnancy. That did not happen for me. My endometriosis got really bad during pregnancy, and I haven't had a period since my postpartum bleeding finished, just because I went immediately onto birth control. And that is one thing that's improved, is before my body would not let me not have a period on continuous birth control, and it has now allowed that. But the amount of pain I am in on the daily is really bad. I had to join a support group for endometriosis sufferers who have children, because I was feeling like a horrible parent. I hadn't had any flare-ups with not being able to walk in a good, like, 2 to 3 years. And then I had her, and we moved here when she was about 9 weeks old. And within the span, like this year, in the span of 2 weeks, I couldn't walk for 2 days. No, I couldn't walk for 3 or 4 days. It was like 3 days. 1 week and then 2 days the next, so it was like 5 days, and it's been horrible. I've just been trying to cope, but I can't, because I'm breastfeeding, I can't take any pain relief, not that that normally works for me anyway, but it's just, I can't give myself a knockout dose like I was on, because I have to be alert for baby, and it's not easy to cope. Like, my pain is now from endometriosis is almost as bad as my pain was when I was in labor with her. And that was bloody painful, because I was blacking out. Like, I don't remember my labor or the first, like, day with her, because of how bad my labor pain was. Hi, I'm almost done. I've got 2 more left. So the last 2 are shout outs. So a shout out to random person Yeehaw on TikTok. Thank you. You said I'm your favourite YouTuber, and that means so much to me. And shout out to, hey, shush. Shout out to Under Pressure on TikTok. Thank you so much. She was at, she or he, sorry, or they, I don't want to assume. They actually were the ones who suggested I do a Q&A, so thank you so much, and a shout out to them. Definitely go follow them, and I will see you guys later, because I've got to go edit this and get her happy. Don't I? What do you want? What do you want? You want to watch the show again, don't you? Yeah, okay. Bye, guys.